Hey all, Christoph here. Here's a very first rough concept for a website for our design event. And I made this black and white because I don't want to pay attention to anything visual. I just wanted to throw out ideas for the content and content structure. So at the top, we have a navigation, then we have some type of amazing, beautiful header image, could be animated, could be very simple. The current latest vote for the event name is Designathon, so I just put that in here. It might also be Tinker Time. Those are the two that are currently the favorites. Then some type of tagline and the dates. Next thing would be a section here that just talks a bit about the purpose of this thing, what it's for, gives people a sense for what to expect. Maybe they can decide if they want to participate. And then just the two starting points, the kickoff call, when that happens, maybe a link, wrap-up call, maybe afterwards YouTube recording or whatnot. Not sure if we need those. Next thing, if we have a sort of schedule, we could have this displayed here. So I see all the dates. People love sliders, so I put a slider in here, and then you have each individual day that I can expand, pretty much like the Bolt Fun Hackathon websites here, where I can see what's going on, timeline. It'd be cool if it indicates what's happening now. And then based on where this happens, if something streams on YouTube, something else on Jitsi, maybe links, maybe we don't need those, not sure. And yeah, I just put some example things in here, like an open design session on YouTube, intro to the Bitcoin UI kit, which would be a workshop that would be on Jitsi, and maybe we have a Twitter space on open design panel, just making things up basically. Those are the rest of the days. Would also be cool if the current date is indicated and automatically highlighted. Then, so here are these project ideas. So there was, the goal here is to get people just throw out a bunch of random ideas that we think would be cool, that anyone thinks would be cool if somebody investigated them creatively. Could be something they personally want to do, or maybe something they would love it if someone else addresses. Maybe they don't have the personal skill set to do so, or time, or whatever. So I put in a few things from the Google Doc here, Taro in 5 years, Bitcoin 101 comic, Bitcoin education for preteens, Bitcoin design swag, could be all kinds of stuff. There's this goofy, I like this button here. The idea is that you can indicate your interest in this. I don't really know what happens. Then if you do that, but it might ask you to start a team or give you an option. And then it also says here teams working on this. So these are the aesthetically inclined. So now I go back to this section I just skipped. So that would be the team section. So people can get together, form their own teams. If they'd like to, they could post here. They could also post separately. And here's this team aesthetically inclined, and where you can find them if you want to participate. They could put, I don't know, wherever. They could be on Discord or Telegram, wherever they want to be. And then it's also cross-links the idea. If their idea is in here, that could cross-link. And that way, as people start signing up for things, this comes a little bit more alive. And then I'll be able to look at interesting projects, find the teams that they're working on them, and then figure out where those teams are, how I can contact them or follow along as they work. And then here, each team can come up with their own name and whatever information they would like to add. And then just questions, QA, and footer here. So pretty straightforward, I think. Keep managing this type of site. There's a decent amount of dynamic content. So for example, if some team also wants to do, let's say they design something, they want to do UX research, they could also say, hey, we want to have an event here on Friday for UX research. And that would also need to be managed. So I assume maybe we can do some low-code thing like an Airtable or so, where it's very easy to update this site a little bit. And ideally, a site like this doesn't have to be exactly this. Something like this could be kind of the one go-to point for the whole event as it goes. So that's it. Those are my thoughts. Initially, would love to get all kinds of feedback on everything here. From the content to organizational things, tech setup, planning, visuals, everything. Just wanted to start throwing something out there. So thanks.